Today I'm going to make chicken Parmesan pot pies. They're really freaking good. I mean, like, if you don't burn them. So the other day I was trying to make pizza frite placemat pizzas. Not good. Not good. So I bought some pizza dough, right? Flipped it, cut it in strips, wove it, fried it. Like, I'm thinking, how do I do this without saturating with oil? So I put it on a piece of foil, and I put the foil on the really hot oil. And I dipped it, like pulled a little like oil onto it. Turned out really good. But also at the same time, I took some of those like mini pie circles you can buy, minis, and you can take 3 and roll and make it, roll it. So to roll it and mark it with B, toss it in the air for baby and me. For a jumbo pie, the one you expect for a dinner, for an old person, like 2 of them, 2 pies for like a hungry person, 3 pies for a man. Just saying. So I'm gonna make those today. Hang on. Okay, check it out, you guys. Remember that gravy I made? Oh my God. It was like gravy from the gods. And you cook it all evening. And all the herbs rise to the top. You skim them off. But you don't throw them away, man. You put them on something to make it taste good, whether it's eggs or potatoes or rice or what the heck did I put it on? I don't remember. Scalloped potatoes, I think it was. But anyway, so it yielded 4 cups. Remember, I added 4 cups of water and it was done. Then I added 4 more cups and I cooked it on such a delicate simmer. It's like pop, pop of the bubble, pop, pop of the random bubble throughout. It was so beautiful. Anyway, oh my God. Spooning some of that bad stuff on some scalloped potatoes. If I was to sell this 4 cups, I would charge 20 freaking bucks for 4 cups of this. And you know what? They would pay it too. It's got such depth, and it took so much effort, and it has so many health beneficial ingredients. I mean, what the heck, man? Dr. Coco, baby. I'm not saying I'm magic. I'm just magic. Okay, anyways, I'm going to get on these chicken Parmesan pot pies in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. It's too funny, right? That's funny. Alright, so these are the pie crust minis. And, I don't know, they appear to be damaged, maybe? Yeah, because I left them, like, not really sealed up good. So, because we don't care about that, right? We'll just open this anyway. We don't care. Alright, so off their head. Really? So I wasn't pleased with the 2, so I'm going to use 3. I'm going to take 3 of these minis, cut them along their perforation. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it's down here. Right? Up. Up. Ascension. What's the direction of ascension? Oh. Up. And so I am not going to get philosophical. Alright, so these pie circles are going to get rolled out with the old trusty, how do you do? And basically, a burner cap. You know, the stainless steel ones are thicker, and you don't want to use seasoned oil, of course. So if you'll just go for the plain Jane. Well, you know, you could. Yeah, because I'm making chicken Parmesan pot pies. Oh, heck yeah. I can use the seasoned oil. It would be contraindicating to not. Oh my gosh, Coco. You know, I could make the simplest thing complicated. That's one of my skills. Make simple things complicated. A+. Alright, that's the sound of music. So I'm going to take my flour tray that you guys are familiar with. And, Vanna White. Behind curtain number 1. Oh no, Vanna White. Vanna White did the letters. Sorry. You know the old Criss and Cross, like the star, right? You go north, south, east, west, then you go southwest, northeast, whatever. Obstacles. Life is so freaking full of obstacles. Don't they just drive you crazy, those obstacles? OMG. The old ruffle action. These are pretty. So you get it like this shape and size of the burner cover, right? And then what do? And you gotta flute the edges. Now you don't look for perfection, right? So you roll the edges in toward you. A healthy amount, you know. And you've got that burner underneath the burner cover as a stop it and spin it. It's really kind of fun. It's not its intention or purpose at all, but boom, you take what you can get. That is so cool, right? So I'm just like spinning it around like it was made for it. Rolling the edge like toward myself, but not to exceed the rim circumference of the pie tin. Okay? That makes sense to everybody? Okay. I mean, you want to do is you want to try to get it in a circle of some kind, right? Oh my God, Coco. Alright, now you've got them all coming towards you like a tart. Look at it. It's like a tart, right? Hold on a minute. You can see better now, right? So it's like a tart, but we're not done. Now you can flip it over. You see how you flipped it over? Now you're going to flute the edges. And if there's too much flour, knock it off. Knock it off. But if you don't knock it off, it's not going to hurt anything because you're going to be putting sauce and chicken and cheese in it. Flour, what's it going to do? Hold it together? God forbid. Alright, so now to flute the edge, I don't know how to explain it, right? This hand goes here, this hand goes here, and then this happens. So whatever you call that. I don't know what you call it. Push and press, push and press. Yeah, that's a good one. Push and press, push and press. Alright? And again, you try to keep it in a circle. This is just one. I need two of them. Shit. Oh my God. Then you put it in your pie tin. Try to roll it back up towards you and stretch it so that it resembles a pie. Most pot pies are covered with lid, but our lid is gonna be cheese. Alright, so you can need 3 more, which is basically all there is, baby. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. Well, let's do 4 because that didn't come up around the edge like I wanted it to. So maybe we need 4. And we'll have to settle for 4 and 3 because it comes with 7, which is kind of odd. But if that's what it comes with, that's what it comes with. I mean, that was a brand new pack, so that's what it comes with, 7. Alright, patty cake bakers, man. Flatten me out a dough as fast as you can. I need it now. So basically you just make it like flat and big and consistent. Like as fast as you can, because, oh my God, Jesus. In 15, 14, 13 minutes, it's going to be 1 o'clock. I still got to do waters. When you're on a time constraint, it's a real pain in the neck. Alright. should have turned it and done this to it on the last one. That would have been more efficient. Let's get this guy out of the way. Let's get this guy into that. East, west, north, south. Kitty corner, flip it. Do that. If I was young and nervous, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm fucking it up. But you know what? After a while, you learn. It ain't no thing. Look at that. Looks like, oh my God, I ruined it. No, you didn't. It's so funny. You know, getting older, whatever, it's so funny. Because you realize that some shit just doesn't matter, man. You know, it just doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't matter. You screw it up, you know, smooth it over. Ooh, I love it when it breaks my balls. I really do. Love it when it breaks my balls. Because then, you know, you can play the game of who's the boss here, motherfucker. Sad. When you lose at that game. That's funny. When it's this delicate for some reason and wants to be treated with care, you just do it how you learned in the beginning. You fold it in half, you know, and you lift it in, you know, like you're using a gurney, you know. This little old lady here who's kind of delicate. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to flute it the fancy way. Oh my God, I might have to do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, let's do it the old-fashioned way. To do it the old-fashioned way, you just make it even, around and about, which is going to be in excess of the 2, but it's going to be, what did I use, 4? It's going to be in excess of the 3, but it's not going to be as much as the 4. So you just trim, you know, all the way around. When you get back home, right, you just flute the edges like you would. Roll it under, roll it under. Sorry about that. It's just the other way is fancier and more pronounced, you know, when you roll it towards you and then you flip it over and then you flute it. Alright, so now I'm going to flute it. What the hell? And it is up higher than the other one, so that's kind of fun. so when I get where I'm going, right, and then come back, this will all be ready. This one's a lot prettier, so if I had used 3 in this and done it the fancy way, it would have been gorgeous. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But, well, 3. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, screw it. Alright, so here's my chicken. I'm gonna add my sauce to my chicken. And I'm gonna assume it's perfect because this is coming from the Zone. And the Zone does this. I don't. I just follow whatever the Zone tells me to do. And the Zone told me I have enough time to do this, so never argue with the Zone if you have any respect at all. Okay, so I've got the sauce in with the pasta. Okay. Now I'm going to add the cheese in it. I would say, I don't know, what do you think? Yay, of the one kind. That's the Parmesan. And then, yay of the Romano. Right. Alright, so we'll stir that up nice. And then we'll fill the pies. While it's in the toaster oven, I'll look for more sauce that I can spoon on top. Alright, so we got one full one. And then that little guy, I mean, it worked out kind of good because of the amount that I had to go around. You see what I'm talking about? The winks from heaven that I get? It was just enough. I'm not crazy. I'm not. This is not coincidence. I'm sorry. Let me throw these in the toaster oven. Alright, I'm going to give that 20 minutes in the toaster oven. That'll give me enough time to do what I gotta do. The sound of music. Okay, what do I do with that? Alright, so while I was grating the cheese, I threw these in to give them that pop, you know, around the edge. So now I'm going to put the mozzarella on top. So it's got Romano, Parmesan, and mozzarella. So these are 3 cheese, chicken Parmesan pot pies. And ahead of time, compliments to the chef. Alright, so check it out, you guys. I'm trying to plan my future, right? So, you can buy these empty buckets. I can design them with labels and whatever. Do drive-by drop-offs. On the corner. Cash App. Hashtag Cash App. Anyway, and these are the lids to those. So I can make buckets of chicken, which I have, you know, or whatever kind of loose kind of food, you know, that I want to use that as a big holder of. So those pot pies, right? In here I've been known to put cookies, small pies, blueberry, lemon, peach. But today we're gonna do the chicken Parmesan pot pies. And I mean, when it's time to go, man, it's gonna be time to go. And if they're not done, they're not done. So let's see if this is my third wink from heaven. It said go for it. I obeyed. I followed a tight time constraint. Let's see who the boss is around here. Alright, so let me put this stuff away. This dough that I suspected was no good, probably partially no good. I'll wrap this in plastic and we'll treat it with a little more respect this time. I let it get exposed to oxygen, and I shouldn't have kept it. Should have kept it safe. I didn't. So we had to amputate half of it. Am I going to get on the bus like this? I don't know. Nah, probably not. You know, probably not ready for all that, you know. I'll just not do that. I was wearing a yellow hat. I went to my grandson and he's like, why are you wearing summer? He says it has a flower. He said, why does it have green? Have a green fern leaf? He said, blue would look better. I said, you know, blue would look really good with yellow. And then we started talking about colors that marry, primary colors, and how do you make orange and blah blah. This kid's mind is just tick 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 tick. Ah, so fun. All right, let me get ready to get out of here. That's browning up a little bit. Let's see. Hi. They're almost done. Well, interesting development. Okay, you guys, ready or not, do or die. I'm gonna pull out both pot pies. Okay. Did I or did I not tell you he is no joke in my life? Did I or did I not? Man, when you feel like you got it in with the boss. I am so out of here. I'll get down there right now. I'm gonna be sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. And then what you would do it right is you would get a food label, and then you would like tape it on the edge. You know? Crease that back corner. Something ain't right. I don't want to tuck it in. Don't make me tuck it in. I don't want to tuck it in. It's pissing me off. Okay, we're done. We're out.